Okay, hello everybody. My name is Albert Lascola. I'm studying to obtain my PNPT and hopefully maybe break in the penetration testing field. I'm starting off with Wreath with TryHackMe. I've been in TryHackMe for a little bit now. I've been on and off for about a year. But I'm gonna get started. I started yesterday. I had mic problems. Got it all figured out. So this is technically my first stream. Let's see how it goes. Mic issue seems to be fixed, so it's all hacking from now on. Awesome. Let's get it. So right here, I just have Wreath pulled up on TryHackMe. I started up the network. I went through the intro and everything in the beginning. Basically, in their brief backstory they give, you're a cybersecurity analyst that has a friend back in college that calls you up and says, hey, could you perform a penetration test on my web servers? And you say, okay, cool, let's go. His name's Wreath, by the way, so that's a thing. So let's start with some access. Alright, so I already downloaded the file, but if anybody wants to follow along, if you didn't download the file, you just go to networks for OpenVPN, go to Wreath and download your configuration file. Alright, so I got it pulled up. Actually, I have to download it again. I just brought my virtual machine back to a state previous because it was wasn't working correctly. Let's get downloads. Okay, well it's already in there. I'll just transfer it over. So downloads Wreath. There we go. All right. We are good to go. All right, so sudo openvpn desktop Albert L attack Wreath. All right, cool. We're connected. Sequence complete. So open a new tab. Let's start this. So back to learn. Scroll all the way down. All right. Should have machine access. All right. Let's try pinging that. That's weird. All right. Ping 10.200 200.8.200. All right, cool. So we're connected. I don't know why it says we don't have access, but let's just go ahead. All right, so as with any attack, we first begin with the enumeration phase, completing the nmap room. I did this a while ago. I haven't been on TryHackMe about like 3 months, so it's going to be relearning a lot of stuff. But let's see, how many of the first 15,000 ports are open on the target? All right, so let's just do a quick nmap scan. Actually, do I have a directory? Let's make a directory. Wreath, cd Wreath. All right, cool. Blank slate. Nmap. What was it? Tech p tech 15,000. Let's do tech on. Call it nmap initial. And and that IP address was 10.200.8.200. Oh, I should have done a verbose output. Alright, well, if in the beginning of the description it says that they got web servers, so I'm betting they have some web servers, or port 80 or 443 open or something like that. So let's check that out. Alright, let's just paste that bad boy in there, see what comes up. Proxy. Alright, let's turn that off for now. Can't connect to the server. Oh, Thomas Wreath. So, is my scan done? No, not yet. Alright, well, let's pop this guy into etc hosts. Sudo nano etc hosts. Right. The IP address was what? 10.200.8.200. Save that. Nmap's still going. Wow, that's slow. That's not what I wanted. Oh man, what's happening? Why is Nmap taking such a long time? Still have connection. Yep. So https://thomaswreath.thm. Alright, there we go. Let's go advanced. Let's look at the certificate. What do we got? What do we got here? East Riding, Yorkshire, Essingwood, Thomas Wreath Development. Me at Thomas. Oh, there's an email address. I think I started notes yesterday on this guy. Yeah, so yesterday I started this guy. What I ended up stopping as soon as we got started, but I made some notes, right? For screen caps, the first machine, second machine, third machine. Since we look at like the network topology, and we can see that we got 3 machines or networks that we're going to be pivoting around and whatnot. So that's where those notes came from. So I'm going to take a quick screen cap of this. See if whoops, my bad. thomaswreath.thm. Copy that. And we'll just label this like cert information, certificate information. All right, cool. What else we got? So we got an email right there. Issuer name GB. All right, so there's public key info, RSA. All right, let's look at the website. what I'm all about. I'm a sysadmin and developer with a passion for tech. My specialisms are full stack web development and software dev. I have a track record for providing fast, efficient, and dynamic solutions for my clients, both recently in my freelance work and previously as the team lead of a software development team in Solihull, UK. Never heard of it. Please find my CV below. I look forward to hearing from you. All right. Full stack web development. Specializing in CentOS and LAMP. All right. What's that? What's LAMP again? What is it? Linux. I don't remember what it means. What it stands for. I know it starts with Linux. Linux, Apache, MySQL, PHP. All right. So we could probably expect pretty much all of this. Let's see if our scan's done. Oh man, it's still not done. All right, let's try another one down here with verbose output. This might slow it down even more. Oh wait. All right, so we got 80. Yeah, we found that out. 443, which that's what we're at right now. HTTPS. 22. All right, SSH. What was that? 10,000? That's close to printer port. Printer's like what, 9001? What's going on? All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's see if that's the right answer, so I can move on with this question. Yeah. All right, so that's the thing about TryHackMe. You don't have to actually wait for the scan to complete. But yeah, let's take a little screen cap of that guy. Initial port scan. Let's see, initial port scan. Paste that guy in there. Cool. What's the next question? What OS does Nmap think is running? All right, I didn't do an operating system scan, but we can go ahead and do that. All right, this one's finally back, so we got it in a file now. There it is. Yeah, Nmap. Yeah, I should have just started out with the OS scan. All right, let's close this bottom one. SNET sensor management. Exploit DB. Maybe there's just an exploit for it off the bat. Exploit DB. Oh, search split, my bad. Search split. No results. SNET. Oh. No. Alright. Stop with that. Nmap, tac O. Tac O-N. Bring system scan. 10.200.8.200. Oh, it doesn't like that. I need root privileges. Alright. Sudo. I don't think this one will be too long. Alright, well, let's see what else we got on this website since we're waiting. We know we got CentOS, we got a bunch of we got probably Apache, what was it, MySQL and PHP. Alright, full stack development, Python, JS Node, Golang. Network design and architecture, interesting in how networks work from a young age. System administrator for 5 years, experienced at design, implementing, and maintaining networks. Worked for 3 years as the development team leader for Vanguard Software Solutions Ltd. before their dissolution in 2019. Okay. Role involved coordination with management as well as a team of 8 developers. Okay, so he lists his skills percentages. I think that's a pretty bad idea. But okay. Experience, freelance, cool. Education, Masters, Computer Science, University of Edinburgh, Scotland. Alright, so he's got a bachelor's from there too, and grammar school. Okay. What are we doing? Okay, came back. So host is up. Aggressive OS guesses. HP P2000 G3 NAS device, Linux. Oh, it's giving us the device. Alright, let's go back. What was the question? Linux. Windows. Windows. Yeah, I'm probably going to be using some hints here because it doesn't know. Perform a well, oh. It came back 10,000. P2000 mouse device. It just gave us a bunch of stuff. Let's try that guy, P2000. Oops. I don't think that's gonna work. No. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take a hint because I don't understand. Yeah, I did that. This will be given by the web server. Note that Nmap is unlikely to get a valid result with TechO, so use the headers from the web server to ascertain the OS. Oh, okay. Well, there we go. So let's start up burp. Or we can just use a probably curl command, right? Right, that's how. Or netcat. Let's try netcat. Is it netcat? Curl. Let's do curl. I don't remember any syntax with curl. Curl supports HTTP with numerous options. Alright, so let's quit that. Let's do curl. Let's just try curling it 10.200.8.200. All right, doc type HTML. Okay, so we're trying to curl. We'll do Thomas Wreath. Let's ignore certificates for curl, because we're using HTTPS, so I gotta ignore that. Curl ignore certificates. Ignore invalid self-sign SSL connection errors. That's what I want. Tech K. All right. Or tech insecure. Curl Thomas Wreath .thm tech K. Oh, there we go. We got something here. Jesus. XML. Content, i.e. edge. All right, this is just the actual. All right, how do you get headers with curl? Curl get headers. Tech X. But both work just fine. Why does this not work? You need these to get. All right. You need to add the tech I flag to the first command to include the HTTP header in the output. This is required to print headers. All right, tech X, tech I. Yeah, I live by a train, so if it gets loud, you know, that's what it is. So let's clear this. So curl tech K, tech with capital X, tech I, get HTTPS / Thomas Wreath .thm. Could not resolve get. Did I do that wrong? Probably. Oh. Head. Let's try head. That makes sense. Okay. Got method to head. Apache. There we go. Or operating system is CentOS. Alright. I guess we could guess that. He mentioned CentOS like, what, like 3 or 4 times while I was reading? That's alright. There we go. Okay, we know what we're dealing with. We got CentOS, got supports open. Open the IP in your browser. What was the website? What was the site? What site does the server try to redirect to you? HTTPS Thomas Wreath THM. You will have noticed that the site failed to resolve. Looks like Thomas forgot to set up the DNS. Add it to your host file manually. This can be accomplished by editing the etc hosts Okay, we did that. Oh, it's kind of just like a complete walkthrough, beginner. This is good. Alright, so on Linux, or on Linux, Mac OS, or Windows, it's going to be there. Okay. On Windows, to include the IP address followed by the tab, then the domain name. Note, this must be done as root administrator. It should look something like this when done, although the IP address and domain name will be different. Okay. Reload the web page. It should now resolve, but it will give you a different error related to the TLS certificate. This occurs because the box is not really connected to the internet and so cannot have a signed TLS certificate. In this instance, it is safe to click advanced, accept risk. However, you should never do this in the real world. In real life, we would perform a footprinting phase of the engagement. At this point, this essentially involves finding as much public information about the target as possible and noting it down. You never know what could prove useful. Alright, let's go back and take a screenshot of this curl command we did real quick and add it to our notes. Alright. Wreath. Let's do operating system discovery. Okay. Now what? Let's go back here. All right, read through the text on the page. What is Thomas's mobile phone number? All right. Did we find that out? I don't think we found that. Oh, there it is. I wonder if they want the plus. Let's see. Paste that in. Yep. Let's have a look at the highest open port. Look back at your services. Scan results. What server version does Nmap detect is running here? I didn't do version enumeration, did I? It's no, I need to go to CTF, TryHackMe, Wreath. Okay. That's not the version. It's just the service. Yeah, that's not it. All right, so let's do Nmap with version enumeration. Let's do Nmap tag SV. No, let's just run the SC2. Tag P tag. We're still working with the first 15,000 ports. Tag ON, and then we'll name it version enumeration 10.8.200. So 8 again? No. 10.200.8.200. Right? I don't remember anymore. Yeah. Cool. Oh my god, I forgot to do verbose output again. We might be waiting for a second. No, I'm just gonna cancel that. Do attack V. There we go. what other stuff do we have? And we might have found already. Put your answer to the last question into Google. It appears that this service is vulnerable to the unauthenticated remote code execution exploit. What is the CVE number? Alright, so looks like we're gonna have to wait for that scan to come back, or maybe we can find it in like the HTML. So inspect element. I'm gonna view source first. All right, what was it? You just view the source. I don't remember. Is that F12? Nope, that's that one. All right, I guess we'll just scour this. jQuery tech 2.1.1.4 min.js bootstrap. Preloader. I don't know if you can tell, but I don't really understand what's going on in this page. It's the head. But we're learning. We're learning. That's all that matters, right? The above 3 meta tags must come first in the head. Any other head content must come after these tags. Oh, that's just a dark reader I got set up. All right. I want to look that up. How to view source code in Firefox, because I forget. Page source. All right, this is like such a simple thing. We done? Nope. 26% done. View page source. There we go. I don't know why that wasn't popping up to begin with. Alright, so this is what we were looking at in the inspect element. It looks like. Looking for a software version. Shim and respond.js for IE8 support of HTML5 elements and media queries. Header. Okay, we've seen all this. Expertise and wrapper. No, I haven't run a Go Buster on this yet, but we're just kind of following the walkthrough steps first. But if I was doing this without following that, I think at this point I would run a Go Buster to see if there's any directories we're missing. Spawn.js doesn't work if you view this page via file. Huh. I kind of want to try it. Thomas Wreath. Huh. Okay, yeah, it doesn't work. Look at this. Show hidden jobs. Okay. Is this the... Oh, wow. Oh, no, this is mine. This is mine. I got excited for no reason. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why it went back to mine. All right, we're a little bit past halfway. What we got in the feature? Exploitation web server. All right, well, it's probably gonna give us the answer, so I'm not gonna look at that. All right, so I think tonight I'm gonna get to exploiting it, and then I call it a night. And then pick up maybe tomorrow or the next day. Start pivoting around, it looks like. You know what? I want to run a GoBuster on it just because I'm curious. So split this, run GoBuster. Alright, look at that. PHP, TXT, HTML, yep. Said Go. They mentioned Go. Is it .go, the file extension for Go? I'm pretty sure it is. So, file extension for Go. Yeah, .go. Okay. So we'll work that in there. And we will change, we'll use that directory list. s.// Wreath.thm. I think tech-k is also ignore for GoBuster. Let's do that. Our index image. Let's try that. All right, let's see. All right, there he is. The myth, the legend. Wreath. Oh, nice. Okay. I have a feeling all of these are going to be like this. Sound 3. Yep. 4. What? All right. Puff.svg. What is a .svg file? I don't know what that is. What is a .svg file? SVG files, how to create, edit, open. I'm in Adobe. Scalable vector graphics is a web-friendly vector file format as opposed to pixel-based raster files like JPEG. All right. Another image file. Let's go back. /JS. jQuery. Oh, wow. Let's do Control F for version. Nope. Let's go back. CSS. All right, pretty much the same thing. Name. Let's go back to Thomas Wreath. Oh, we're done. Oh, wow. Looks like we got RSA certificate. Let's upload that up. Where'd they pull this from? All right, let's see what we got. I'm gonna clear the screen because I saved it. And reopen it. Cat version. So county name Easingwold. That's where he lives or where he went to school. Type RSA 2048. Signature algorithm SHA-256 with RSA encryption. I wonder if this is his private key. I doubt it. It's probably his public key. SSH host key. Okay. TCP. I already knew it was Apache. We could have answered all these questions with just an Nmap scan that I just did now. That's alright. It's always good to find out different ways to do things. Alright, yeah. SSL, Synac Apache, OpenSSL 1.1.1c. That sounds like an old version. HTTP server, Apache, Thomas Wreath. Yeah, public key. We still try it. TLS randomness does not represent time. Ooh, 9090. Zeus admin. Con refused. Connection refused. Zeus admin. TCP, Synac. Maybe that's what they want. Zeus admin. Let's go back to it. Nah, definitely not. Look back at your server scan results. What server version does Nmap detect is running here? Yeah, it's not that either. I know I got the answer in front of my face. Should be up here. Apache 2.4.37. How do they want it? Apache 2. That doesn't look right either. Thomas Wreath. Me at Thomas Wreath. Where is this? Turn this music up a little bit. Huh. I don't know. What? Look back at your service scan results. What server version does Nmap detect is running here? Apache 2.4.37. That's the version. That's not what I wanted. Oh my god. Export. And you know what? Let's take some screenshots before we start doing all this. Let's do this. Go down to that. We'll say version enumeration. Paste that in there. We gotta connect it to. Nope. Paste that in there. There we go. I'm gonna save that key. Let's try to SSH in. Why not? Let's do nano ID SSH. And we'll do paste. I think that should be good. Oh man, I just fucked that up. Let's try again. Save that, and then we need to make permissions 600, so only I can read it. ID SSH, so chmod 600 ID SSH. And read right. Alright, so SSH attack ID SSH. Let's try me at Thomas Wreath .hm. Maybe. Permission denied. Let's try the IP address. 10.200.8.200. Yeah, nah. Oh, invalid format. I think it's this guy right here. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then got 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get rid of this guy. try again. Invalid format, huh? Oops. Alright, we'll just keep that there. I don't know what's invalid about it. Alright, so nmap tac s maybe tac. Let's do port 3. Yeah, I think that's all I want to do. 10 dot. Oops, 10.8. Sorry, IP. 10.200.8.200. Okay. So let's look at this exploit. Overflow, bypass. So there's the Wreath said there was a remote code execution. So it's none of these, I don't think. Alright, we could just use search split for this. I think that'll be easier. Search split Apache 2.4.37 2.4. So we got RC, where are you at? Remote code execution. Remote code execution. Open SSL. Okay, open fuck. Remote buffer overflow. No. Directory traversal. Alright, let's try one of these guys. This PHP. Actually, let's just look for Apache or 2.4. Comes up. Do we get more? Cross-site scripting. Local file inclusion. Remote code execution. Web fruit shoutbox. Alright, let's try this CGI bin. No, let's do this one. It's older. We got 3.7. This is 1.2. Might still work. Let's copy this and see what CVE we get. So we got looks like two separate ones, 2012 tag. Let's copy that. See if that's the one. Oh, does it want the name of it? Put your answer to the last question into Google. It appears that this service is vulnerable to an unauthenticated remote code execution exploit. What is the CVE number of this exploit? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This wants a lot more than that. No, let's just try it. So let's do search exploit. Search exploit. Tag M. Let's do Python. Like Python better. Oh, yeah, I spelled that completely wrong. There we go. Alright, so let's take a look at that. And now 2. Got, okay. Import syssocket, argparse, threading time, random select SSL. Not too sure what's going on right here. Alright, I don't have to set an IP address or anything. No. So how do I use this? No. Quick and dirty, very ugly. Is not my style. For connect back shells, start netcat / netcat and bind port on given host port. Is IP range scanner, not it. Is IP range scanner, not is multi-threaded. That doesn't make much sense. But is multi-threaded, is in random scanner, and is scanner from file. Greets to must live. More PHP paths can be added. Adjust this shit for Windows boxes. And not tricks. So okay, so I obviously set the netcat up. Do I just take this and post it? Is this all this encoded? It looks like it might be. Make connection back. Connection back equals. Turn connection back. Not sure how to use this one. Alright, well, if we go to this dude's website. I mean, new version. Oh, wow. Can I search? Apache. Check out our tools. $2013. That might be our guy. No. Alright, I guess let's go back to looking for a version. Let's close this. Maybe this is what they want. Alright. I think it's time for a hint. Huh, there's no hint. Ooh, do you think it wants CVE in front of that? It probably does. I don't see the version. I don't see the version. Let's cat the version. Versions, Open SSH 8.0. Apache. Open SSL again. Apache HTTPD. I don't understand what this wants. No. The map version and then version for Apache web server. All right, JP. Gotcha. Service and version detection and map network scanning. I want specific for Apache. Script HTTP Apache server status. Attempts to retrieve the server status page for Apache web servers to have mod status enabled. If the server status page exists and appears to be from mod status, the script will parse useful information such as system uptime, Apache version, and recent HTTP requests. HTTP host, max body size, cache size. Let's try this guy. It's gonna give me the same thing. Alright, let's try it anyway. Did I close GoBuster? I think I closed it, didn't I? Should I let that run in the background? Is there robots? Nah. No robots. Yeah, I should just done port 80. Port. Tech port 80. Can I comma and do 443 also? Maybe. Okay. Open SSH, Apache, HTTP. And I know it's right in front of my face. I just don't understand what they want. What server version does Nmap detect as running here? Look back at your service scan result. What server version does Nmap detect as running here? I don't see anything with a dot and 3 decimal places afterwards, or 3 numbers after. I don't see anything. I don't know, let's get a hint. Okay, I did want CVE XXXXX. Let's go back to the Apache. Apache. Is it 5 point version enumeration? 2.4.37. Exploit. See if this is the right CVE. No. Was it Zeus? Did they want Zeus? I remember it. Hold up. Remember Zeus. Where is that? All the way down here. Port 9090. Can we get to that? Oh, here we go. Mini serve 1.890. Wow. All right. That's what they want. So it's on port 10,000. There we go. All right, so now let's do this. We'll Whitman 1.90, the 1.920 remote code execution. Dope. That took way too long. Way too long to get that. There's the CVE. Oh, there's two of them. All right. All right, so we're gonna be using that CVE. We have everything we need to break into this machine, so let's get going. All right. So as soon as we break in, I'm probably gonna call it a night, but let's finish this little exploitation. So we got, in the previous task, we found a vulnerable service running on the target, which will give us the ability to execute command on the target. Sorry, train. Alright, so the next step would usually be to find an exploit for this vulnerability. There are often exploits available online for known vulnerabilities, and we will cover searching for these in upcoming tasks. However, in this instance, an exploit is provided here. Start by cloning the repository. This can be done with the following command. Alright, git clone, https, github.com, Marineland Oracle, CVE. This creates a local copy of the exploit on our attacking machine. Navigate into the folder and install the required Python libraries. cd, CVE, and pip3 install techr requirements.txt. If this does not work, you may need to install pip before downloading the libraries. This can be done with sudo apt install python3 pip. The script should already be executable. If not, add the executable bit plus x, chmod plus x. Never run an unknown script from the internet. Read through the code and see if you can get any idea of what it's doing. Don't worry if you aren't familiar with Python. In this case, the exploit was coded by the author of this content and is being run in the lab environment, so you can infer that it isn't malicious. It is, however, good practice to read through scripts before running them. Got it. Once you're satisfied with the script, once you're satisfied that the script will do what it says it will, run the exploit against the target. Cool. So we can obviously get the exploit and everything from searchsploit and mess with it that way, but since this is the guy's exploit who runs this lab, I'm gonna go with this because most likely we're not gonna really have to do anything to it, and it's gonna work right off the bat. So let's do this. Let's get clone that, and alright, so we got it right there. I think it's already executable. Let me zoom in a little bit. It's already executable. Okay. So this creates a local copy on exploit on our attack machine. Navigate to the folder, install the required Python libraries. Alright, pip install attack r requirements.txt. So let's do that. So pip install requirements.txt. Could not find a version that satisfies the requirements. Requirements.txt. No matching distribution found for requirements.txt. Alright, so arc parse request URL lib3. So let's see if we can just pip install. Maybe I have to do a sudo. Let's try sudo. No. Okay, so let's try it. Pip install arc parse. Okay, and then we'll do request. Should already have this, but it's already satisfied. I think I have URL lib also. Yep, and I don't think I have the prompt toolkit though. Ah, alright, cool. So we have everything, so our requirements are satisfied. If this doesn't work, you may need to install pip before downloading. The script should already be executable, but if not, add the executable bit. It's executable already for us. Never run an unknown script from the internet. Read through the code and see if you can get an idea. Alright, we already read that. And this is how you run it. cve.py target.ip. Wait, what was that? What was the version where miniserve exploit? I'm gonna rename it miniserve. Move CVE to mini serve RC. I forgot to put it .py. Mini RCE to mini serve RCE.py. There we go. Let's take a look at this guy. So there's our CVE. It's based off the Metasploit module, written by the guy who made this box, Marineland Oracle. I wonder how I came up with that name. Okay, this is everything we should have already. Pretty sure SSL, random, string, and OS and socket are just pre-installed Python features. we got. Alright, so our first function right here, we're just gonna print the pretty banner. And here's our exploit. Self.endpoint equals password blah. These are the versions. We're skipping the verification. Alright, so we're going to fail if self and reason die equals true. I'm too tired to go through all this, so we're just gonna run it. If I could type. So Python 3 reserve RCE at 10.200.8 200. Yeah, I forgot to set up a netcat listener and point it to port 10,000. Alright, so let's do that right now. Alright, so netcat, track L, PNP. What port do we want to listen on? What was it again? Do we just run the exploit? Or should we have to catch it? Right, let's just run it and see what happens. Thomas Wreath .thm for 10,000. Failed to connect. Oh. So it automatically adds the port 10,000 at the back of it. What if we change it to HTTP to HTTPS in there? So let's where is it? Default. Here we go. So let's change that. Help equals specify to use. Oh, here's arguments. So we can specify help equals specify to use HSL. So you just do tac S. It should just work. Can we connect to it just using netcat? Oh, whoops. No ports to connect to. Getting the syntax messed up. Netcat, TCP/IP, sorry knife. Options, host name, and then ports. Oh, yeah, duh. I was running it like it was netcat. I mean, nmat. Options, let's just try to connect. 10 dot. Nothing. Okay. We use attack V. Alright, so let's try attack S. Down. Check version. Okay. There we go. Just had to specify SSL. I guess we didn't even have to set up a netcat listener. That's cool. So, who am I? Right, let's do ID. All right. It just gave me root. Dope. All right, cool. So run the exploit, obtain a pseudo shell on the target. Complete. Which user was the server running as? Root. Success. We won't need to escalate privileges here, so we can move on to the next step in the explanation process. Before we do, though, nice though the pseudo shell is, it's not a full reverse shell. Get a reverse shell from the target. You can either do this manually or by typing shell into the pseudo shell and follow the instructions given. So I know there's a Python trick. So do we have Python? I'm gonna try my own way first. Python 3. All right, we do have Python 3. So in my notes. Oh wait, I should take a picture of this. Print. Copy. Mini server exploit. And I have a bunch of notes for syntax tools I've used before. All right, so okay, just trying to think how this works. So perm, where is, here it is. All right, Python 3 taxi import pty bin bash. All right, so Python 3 taxi import pty dot spawn. Spawn bin bash, right? Yeah, and then export term equals x term. Okay, bash, enter. Failed to execute command. Oh, all right. Let's wonder why. Do we not have like bash or something in here? Bin bash. Oh, I already have like a. All right, let's go this route. Please enter IP address for the shell. Let's open up a netcat listener. It looks like we might need it. Netcat lvmp. What port do we want to listen on? 9999. My IP address is, what was my IP address? IP adder ton 0. .50.6.42. Please enter a port number for the shell. 999. Start a netcat listener. I did that. Boom, there it is. Let's close this guy. Now for a little post exploitation, what is the root user's password hash? That should be in Etsy shadow. So it's cat Etsy shadow. Thomas Wreath, there's his hash right there. Save that too. All right, let's close that guy. We don't need him anymore. I'm gonna take a picture of this. And put in our notes. So screen caps. Just say root password along with, we'll say Etsy file shadow. Etsy shadow file. So here says hash right here. I think Linux automatically stores it in SHA-5 crypt or something like that. I don't remember exactly. Right, we got that guy. You won't be able to crack the root password hash, but you might be able to find a certain file that will give you consistent access to the root user account through one of the other services on the box. What is the full path to this file? You won't be able to crack the root password hash, but you might be able to find a certain file that will give you consistent access. Oh, SSH. SSH is open. So let's do cd home Thomas Wreath. So Wreath ls tech. No SSH file here. Batch history goes to dev null, so there's nothing there. Oh, probably root SSH. Duh, right there. ID RSA, there it is. It's cat ID private key. You just copy this. Let's open up another terminal. And let's remove ID SSH. Alright, now let's do nano ID RSA root machine 1, or say network 1. Let's do chmod 600 RSA network 1. Then we can SSH ID RSA 1 root at 10 200.8.200. Boom. There we go. Let's close this pseudo shell. And now we have access. I have a real shell now. SoCat. Scan host. What is that? Alright, let's go. So this would be root.sh id underscore RSA. Download the key, copying and pasting it to the file in our machine. I did that. We have everything we need for now. Let's move on to the next section, pivoting. All right. So I'm gonna end it here. Thank you for staying and watching me, my one viewer. I appreciate it. I'll be back tomorrow. And we'll do pivoting, something I don't think I've ever done before, so this is going to be really cool. All right.